Wildlife Service announcing its proposal to release the animal. It's all in support of the Alaska Department of Fish and Game's plan to establish a wild population. ABC Alaska's Natalie Travis joins us now with more on that story. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Mike. The average weight of a mature wood bison bull is about 1 ton or 2,000 pounds. Now, according to officials, no one really knows for sure why the gigantic creature disappeared locally or exactly when. However, some suspect hunting as the culprit. Wood bison are distinguished by a large triangular head, a thin beard, and usually their horns extend above the hair on their head. Now, perhaps an amazing sight if ever seen roaming in our great state, and now that could be a reality.
And they have the distinction of being the largest land mammal in North or South America.
It's what some call a historic moment, a proposal to release wood bison in Alaska, a majestic animal extinct locally within the last few hundred years.
But it's an exciting time now because the rule's written and the two agencies have agreed on it, and with that, they're the ones that control the whole program, and we're just that much closer to releasing them someday.
Today, Fish and Wildlife Service announced a proposed rule, a rule officials say supports the state's plan.
A rule that proposes to establish wood bison as a non-essential experimental population under the Endangered Species Act.
In addition, it transfers management authority to the state of Alaska Department of Fish and Game.
And along with that would also allow a provision for hunting wood bison once they're sustained upon the landscape.
There would be no requirement to develop critical habitat and supposedly lessens requirements on what officials call the Section 7 consultation.
Which is an action agencies have to undertake if the activity they're going to conduct could impact an endangered species. We have to review what that impact would be.
And speaking of impact, endangered species officials claim the plan would cause little.
We expect that establishing this non-essential experimental population would not preclude or conflict with development of oil, gas, and mineral resources or other human activities in Alaska.
Only existing in the wild in Canada, the wood bison holds a special place with the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, which cares for more than 130 of the animals as they await release.
You want to do it perfectly, and so you want to make sure that you address every single issue that can come up. Not just the health of the animals, because when you release them, you want them pure as the driven snow, so they can continue that way.
Someday, the center said, these animals will be free, a thought not lost on them when they see babies from the creatures they've cared for enter the world. Potential wood bison introduction sites include Minto Flats, the lower Innoko Yukon River area, and Yukon Flats. This could happen as early as 2014. Now, officials are looking for public comment when it comes to the proposed wood bison rule to be taken into consideration before anything is adopted. Public comment period is open for 60 days, and for more information on that, log on to youralaska.com. Now, on a side note, last year wood bison were reclassified from endangered to threatened, and some experts say this reflects successful efforts in Canada to reestablish free-ranging wood bison herds, Mike.
Awesome story. Thank you, Natalie. That's Natalie Travis reporting. Wood bison.